the difference between accounting and tax strategy doesn't seem to be one in which I think that the marketplace, especially the higher net worth people aren't noticing the difference. And I think it's really burning them. Can you explain the difference between those two?
Accountants, a lot of times by nature, because of how the timing in which you do tax returns and you do reporting, it is reactive in nature, or it is looking backwards to say, hey, what happened in 2025, right?
Yeah.
And certainly part of tax strategy is saying, hey, let's look at the holistic picture, which means looking across years and saying, hey, are there some amendments that we need to make because things got missed? But it's really forward looking and saying, hey, do we have the right structure today so that when we have a liquidation event in 10 years, that we're making the right decisions? Are we structuring our business as we're setting it up the right way to be the most tax efficient structure on the other end once the business is up and running, knowing where we think we're headed here? So it's really looking, instead of just this is what the data is showing me today and then this is what I'm then putting on a tax return and making sure that that gets filed correctly. It's really saying what's the complete picture here and how can we be most efficient across all the years.
Yeah, I mean, since I have been in this business, I think anytime I have asked the question, so are you satisfied with your accountant? I'm going to say it's got to be some crazy large percentage of the time they say, yeah. And I'm like, wait, why'd you say it that way? And they'll say, well, I'm never sure, like, are they getting me enough deductions? Are they doing things that like I really feel like are in my best interest? I mean, I don't want to do anything wrong, but I do want like creativity in the way in which it works.
You're asking for an accountant to be creative. Come on,
Which
Travis.
doesn't happen. This is a part of
Takes
what
one to know.
That's you.
I love it. I am a CPA.
So is your
love
husband.
accountants. So is my husband.
Yes.
Right? Accountants by stereotype are not typically creative people, right? They're so necessary and such an important part of the piece. And it's not that we're looking to replace your accountant. They're an important part of your puzzle, but we're saying, hey, let's step back and let's make sure that things aren't getting missed. Let's make sure that we've got the right strategy for how we're dealing with all of this. So it's really a team effort. And a lot of times to say, hey, that CPA on CPA brainstorming of, hey, have you thought about this? What are the facts? Help me understand why you made this decision. What if we did this? What if we tried that? And that kind of brainstorming that I think happens when you get a couple of people who are really informed and able to work together.